Today we are going to discuss about market. Market of monopoly market, oligopoly market, types of market. So what is market? The term market refers to a particular place where goods are purchased and sold. Normally market कहले माने हम माइंड रे एटा ही आछि कि गोटे प्लेस हेतबो जो जगह रे गुड्स परचेज करा जाय मतलब लोग सेल करते हमें परचेज करू जो but in economics market is used in a wide perspective. In economics the term market does not mean a particular place but the whole area where the buyer and sellers of a product are spread. According to Professor R. Chapman, the term market refers not necessarily to a place but always to a commodity and the buyer and the seller who are in direct competition with one another. It's called market. Then our next point is determinants of market structure. Market structure refers to a nature and degree of competition in the market for goods and services. The structure of market both for the goods and goods market and services market are determined by the nature of a particular market. Then there are various types of market having their own particular various type of market and determined by the nature of competition prevailing in a particular market. It also refers to the features of a particular market, and there are various types of market having their own specific features. The behavior and performance of the firms in the industry is influenced by the market structure. Then what is market structure? Types of market structure. Now, determinants of market structure. First is number and nature of seller. The market structure are influenced by the number and nature of seller in the market. The range from large number of seller in perfect competition to a single seller in pure monopoly market, or two seller in duopoly, or a few sellers in oligopoly, and many sellers of differentiated product. Then our second point is number and nature of buyers. The market structure are also influenced by the number and nature of buyers in the market. If there is a single buyer in the market, this buyer monopoly and is called monopoly market. There may be two buyers who are jointly in the market. This is called duopoly market, and there may be a few organized buyer of a product. This is known as oligopoly. Then nature of product. It is the nature of product that determines the market structure. If there is product differentiation and products are close to substitute and the market is characterized by monopolistic competition. On the other hand, in case of no product determination, the market is categorized by perfect competition, and if product is completely different from other product, it has no close substitute, and there is pure monopoly in market. Then main point, entry and exit condition. The condition for the entry and exit of firms in a market depends upon profitability or loss in a particular market. Profit in a market will attract the entry of a new firm and loss lead to the exit of weak firm from the market. In a perfect competition market, there is freedom of entry or exit of firms, but in monopoly and oligopoly market, there are certain barriers to entry of a new firm. Then types of market structure. There are two types of market structure: perfect market or perfect competition, imperfect market or imperfect competition. Then imperfect market को हमें पुनी four types रे categorize करछे. First है monopoly, then monopolistic competition, then oligopoly, then duopoly. First is a perfect market competition. What is perfect competition or perfect market? Perfect market or competition is a categorized by many sellers selling identical product to many buyers. Perfect market or competition is in which many sellers selling identical product to many buyers. The efficient market where goods are produced using the most efficient technique and the least amount of factor. This market considered to be unrealistic, but it is never there is the special interest for hypothetical and theoretical reasons. Then imperfect market condition. Imperfect market or competition includes all situations that differs from perfect market. Imperfect competition is comparatively competitive situation in any market where conditions necessary for perfect competition are not satisfied. An imperfect market or imperfect competition can be defined as a market with many producers offering goods that are close substitute but are not identical as in case of perfect competition. Forms of imperfect competition includes monopoly. First case monopoly market. Monopoly comes from Greek word monos, मतलब single, and pollen, मतलब sales. This is the form of market structure of imperfect competition, mainly categorized by existence of a sole seller and many buyers. Monopoly market रे गोटे seller रहिबे but buyers अधिक रहिबे. And this kind of market is normally associated with entry and exit barriers. एथरे entry और exit ପାଇଁ कि भी barriers अछि, मतलब restrict अछि. Monopoly is a situation of a single seller producing for many buyers, and its product is necessarily extremely differentiated since there are no competing sellers producing near substitute product. मतलब से product केवल से ही produce करि पारुची, तार आउ किछि substitute नाही. मतलब आउ कोनोसी फार्म, मतलब आउ कोनोसी नाहांती कि से माने सेही बळे प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करूछंती या फिर सेल करूछंती. केवल सिंगल सेलर रहिबो बट मेनी बायर्स रहिबे in case of monopoly. Then in monopolistic competition it differs is only one respect, namely there are many sellers offering differentiated product to many buyers. Monopolistic competition में बहुत सारा sellers रहेबे और बहुत सारा buyers रहेबे and offering differentiated product, अलग अलग product. अच्छा. Then oligopoly. In oligopoly, there are few sellers selling competing product for many buyers. This kind of imperfect competition is categorized by having a relatively scarce amount of farms, but always more than one, which produce a homogeneous good. Due to the small number of farms in the market, the strategies between farms will be interdependent, thus implying that the profit of an oligopolistic farm will highly depend upon their competitors. एठी कोन रहबे ना, एठी कहले कि हमें कोन ना फ्यू सेलर्स, बहुत मतलब बहुत ही कम सेलर रहबे बट तांको भीतर कंपटीशन थिबो तांको प्रोडक्ट को नेकी. And duopoly it comes from a Greek word duo, which means two, and pollen means cells. This is a type of oligopoly. This kind of imperfect competition categorized by having only two farms in the market producing a homogeneous good. एठी कोन रहबे ना दीटा फार्म रहबे, से कोन करबे ना सेम प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करछे दीटा फार्म. For simplicity purpose, oligopolies are normally studied by analyzing duopoly. A is a market that has only two suppliers, or market is determined by two suppliers to extend that jointly control prices. This is all about our market structure or type of market. Then briefly पढ़वा एबे कहा विषय ना परफेक्ट मार्केट कंपटीशन मार्केट या परफेक्ट मार्केट कंपटीशन जो हम कहूँ. A perfectly competitive market is one in which the number of buyers and sellers is very large, all engaged in buying and selling of homogeneous product without any artificial restriction or processing. Perfect knowledge of market at a time. For example, fruits and vegetable market. According to R.G. Lipsey, perfect competition is a market structure in which all firms in an industry are price taker and in which there is freedom to entry into and exit from the industry. देखते हैं हमें फ्रूट और वेजिटेबल मार्केट है जेने ऐसे कि सेल करि पड़छन्ती आ केतेबेले भी ताको सेलिंग करबा बंद कर दे पड़छन्ती तो से कहले कि फ्री एंट्री एंड एग्जिट अछि. Then what are the features of perfect competition market? First is large number of buyers and sellers. The first condition is that there are large number of buyer and seller, and if not, no single producer or purchaser will be able to influence the market price by varying respectively his supply of demand, and the output of any single farm is only a small portion of the total output, and the demand of any single purchaser is only small portion of the total demand. Then next is homogeneous product. The second condition of a perfect competition market is that the articles produced by the farms should be standardized or exactly identical. As a result, no buyers has any preference for the product of an individual seller over other. And commodities like salt, wheat, cotton, gold are homogeneous in nature. Then next point is free entry and exit. Under perfect competition, all firms in the industry will be earning normal profit. This will happen only if there are no restriction of the firm entry into or exit from that industry. If the profit is more, new firms will enter and the extra profit will be competed away. And if on the other hand profit is less, some firms will quit raising the profit from the remaining firms. Then perfect knowledge. The buyer and seller should have perfect knowledge of market. The buyer and sellers should be fully aware of the prices that are being offered or accepted, and this knowledge guarantees uniformity of price throughout the market. Then absent of artificial restriction, sellers are free to sell their goods to any buyers, and buyers are free to buy from any seller. In other words, there is no discrimination of on the part of buyer and seller. मतलब seller से जा जो जेकोनोसी buyer को sell कर परिबो and buyer जे जेकोनोसी seller को buy कर परिबो सेतरे किछि restriction नाही. Then absence of selling cost. देखते हो हमें जेमती vegetable market रे जाउचे price जे जहार product रे जते price बढ़े कि कॉल करछन्ती कि से पे कहले कि absence of selling cost. Under perfect competition, the cost of advertising, sales, promotion, etc. do not arise because all farms produce a homogeneous product. जेहेतु all मतलब सब farms को करछन्ती ना गोटे homogeneous product मतलब similar type of product sell करूछन्ती तो कोन ना advertising की सेल प्रमोशन रो किछि जरूरत ही नहीं and selling price से जहाँ भी रख पारछंती selling cost तांकर सेमती किछि नहीं. Then assumption of perfect completion. ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଏତେ ସାରା ପଢିଲେ ତା ଦେହରୁ ଆମେ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ କଣ ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ କି perfect competition ପାଇଁ କି କଣ ହେଇଥିବା ଦରକାର ନା farms are free to enter and live to the industry मतलब freely entry exit पूरा free ଅଛନ୍ତି and all farms are equal efficiency ସବୁ farm को equal efficiency ମିଳୁଛି all factors are homogeneous and they can be obtained by the constant and uniform price କହିଲା कि जहाँ भी प्रोडक्ट से माने सेल करछन सर कोन होमोजेनियस इन नेचर and cost curve of the farms are uniform. The plants of the farms are equal having given technology and all farms have perfect knowledge about the price and out. It's all about the assumption of perfect competition market. Then next point is determination of price under perfect competition. Perfect competition is market structure categorized by a large number of buyers and sellers, free entry and exit of the firm जेमती आमे starting ରୁ पढुथिले and homogeneous good, identical price and full knowledge of market condition to the buyer and the seller. Each seller supplies a very small fraction of the total supply and number of sellers is powerful enough to influence the market price and nor can a single buyer influence the market price. And under a perfectly competitive market, the equilibrium price of a commodity is determined by the intersection of market demand curve and market supply curve. जोटा हमें पढ़िबा एबे market demand, market supply. Market demand it refers to the demand for the industry as a whole. It is the sum of quantity demand by each individual consumer or user at a different prices. Then what is market supply? Similarly, market supply is the sum of quantity supplied by the individual farms in the industry and market price is therefore determined for the industry and is given for each individual farms and for each buyer. Look at the figure. ତମେ ଏଠି ଦେଖିପାରିବେ କି କଣ ନା perfect competition is determined by the forces of supply and demand. Price will be fixed at the point E where supply and demand are at equilibrium and the equilibrium change if the forces of demand and supply change. Like thus a seller in a perfectly competitive market is a price taker, not a price maker. A position रे price quantity same अछि and a position रे कोन ना market रो seller टा कोन price taker not a price maker. Then next data figure रे हम देखिबा पाइबा कि distinction between market and farms demand in a perfect competitive situation as far as market price structure is considered, the price is fixed and intersection of demand and supply. When it comes to the farm, it has to follow this price fixed by the market. It is fixed its product's price over OP. It cannot sell any of its product if it's fixed its price below the price level जोटा कोचे हमें or P. All other competitors will respond to that and hence the OP will come down. नेक्स्ट रे हम देखुचे कि कौन ना द प्राइस डिटर्मिनेशन एंड इक्विलिब्रियम ऑफ द फर्म अंडर परफेक्ट कंपटीशन मार्केट. सो second figure जोटा हमारा देखुचे कि as seen from the firm's demand curve D is horizontal at the price demand in the market by intersection of the demand supply curves and demand curves is also the firm's average revenue curve जोटा AR curve जोटा कुछ average revenue curve. This is so because if the firm sell at its output unit of commodity at the same price, the revenue brought by an average unit and must be its price. We also know that when AR curve, average revenue curve, is neither rising or not falling, then it will be the same of marginal revenue curve जोटा खोजे हमारा MR जोटा खोजे MR curve. And a change in market demand or change in market supply can cause a change in market prices. In response to the change in market demand in market or a change in supply in the market may be preliminary in price or in quantity.